Hello there, and welcome to day 2 of my Spooktober murder videos, where I do a murder video every single day this month, and hopefully with a supernatural or spooky element involved. Today we have a great case of the murder of Teresita Basa, but also just before I get into this, I apologise if the quality of this video isn't very good. I got a new webcam for my birthday and I wanted to give it a go, so don't worry if you don't like the quality of this video, it will be improved tomorrow if it doesn't work out. So Teresita Basa was born in the Philippines in 1929. In the 60s, she then emigrated to America in Chicago. She was a quiet person and worked as a respiratory therapist in Edgewater Hospital in Chicago. On February 21st, 1977, a fire department arrived at Teresita's apartment that was on fire to find a dead Teresita underneath a mattress and a pile of her clothes. She was naked and had a kitchen knife in her chest. They believed the fire was to cover up the murder, and because she was naked, they believed that she'd been sexually assaulted. However, in the autopsy, it did say that she had not been raped. The murder itself was incredibly confusing, as she was very well liked and had no known enemies. Her friend in the same hospital, a 38-year-old respiratory therapist as well by the name of Remy Chua, was once talking with their friends saying how sad it was that she never could name the murderer. She said that Teresita could visit her and she would not be afraid if Teresita wanted to name the murderer to her. She then claimed that later on she was having a nap in the locker room and she woke up to see Teresita Basa standing above her. Contradictory to what she said to her friends, she ran away screaming. A few days later, she was having a nap on the couch while her husband, Jose Chua, was on the phone to an attorney named Alan. When he said the name Al out loud, his wife, who was still asleep, started screaming, entered a trance-like state and claimed that she was Teresita Basa, and she claimed that she was murdered and begged them to go to the authorities. When Remy Chua woke up, she had no recollection of this, and because no hard evidence was given in this trance-like state, they decided not to do anything as they didn't think they'd be taken seriously. However, a few weeks later, Teresita Basa visited her friend's body again, and once again, as Remy in a trance-like state, questioned her husband, saying, "Why have you not gone to the police?" He replied saying they had no evidence, so she gave them evidence. She said she was murdered by Alan Showery, who was an orderly at the same hospital. This time they thought it was enough evidence and they went to the police. The police, not sure exactly what to do, did do some investigation. In the trance-like state, Teresita had also said that Alan had stolen some jewellery and gave it to his girlfriend. So the police took the girlfriend into custody and questioned her. Not realising how incriminating her answer could be, she told the truth and said her boyfriend had indeed gifted her some jewellery recently. They found the jewellery and Teresita's friends and family confirmed it was in fact Teresita's. They questioned Alan Showery and to everyone's amazement, he confessed that he had murdered Teresita Basa. On February 23rd, 1979, he was sentenced to 14 years in prison, and in 1983, his parole was accepted. As clean-cut as this story sounds in a supernatural way, there are elements that need to be remembered when thinking of this story. Alan Showery and Remy Chua did not get on in work. In fact, it was well known that Showery had complained about Remy's quality of work multiple times. And it is also weird as well because Alan Showery and Teresita Basa did get on. In fact, Teresita knew about Showery's financial burdens and would tip him sometimes for the hard work he did as an orderly. It's also important to remember that Remy's visits or possessions or dreams or trance-like states or whatever you want to call them did not happen until hours after she was fired. There is some conspiracies that may believe that Remy herself was the one who murdered Teresita. Why? I don't know, but it was definitely with the motive to frame Alan Showery, possibly. But at the end of the day, Alan Showery did plead guilty and confessed. So for all the conspiracies that we like to enjoy, the story we know is the story we know. What do you think? I think this story is fascinating. It has everything I like. It has what we perceive as justice, but then with a twinge of doubt in my mind. I love a good conspiracy twist where nothing completely fits together, and anything with an added bit of spookiness is always something I enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this video and you're enjoying this channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, because I'll be doing a video every single day this month and more videos in the future. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!